Hello students and welcome to lesson 2. And for this lesson, we are going to discuss about the technical and tactical skills in playing sports. For our objectives, at the end of the lesson you should be able to define technical and tactical skills, identify the 5 steps in teaching tactical skills, define the FITT principle, and plan a practice game. There is a saying that in playing any sport, learning and developing skills help athletes improve in the game. In your own humble opinion, what does it mean? Well, as a result of it, performance of an athlete in sport depends on the athlete's technical, tactical, physical and psychological social characteristic. These factors are linked with each other, like the technical skills cannot be fully utilized without adequate levels of physical abilities. Conversely, tactical components cannot be fully utilized without adequate quality of technical skills. Now, let's differentiate technical and tactical skills in playing sports. Technical skills are basic or fundamental skills needed to play the game. These are required in all sports. It advances in degrees or levels as a player practices or gets used to doing the skill. Examples of these are dribbling, passing, and shooting in basketball, and ball reception, attacking or spiking, and setting in volleyball. While tactical skills are the decision-making skills or strategies used in different situations during the game. These may vary depending on the trainer or coach, skill level of an athlete, or the strength and weakness of the opposing team. A basic example is the use of quick pass and movement against a taller but slower opponent in basketball. The use of tactical decision during a game is called game sense. Now, let's identify the 5 steps in teaching tactical skills. The first one is distinguishing the important decision. This step is to identify the important decision your players need to make as they play the sport. Step 2. Establishing essential knowledge for athletes. This step is to determine what knowledge your athletes need to make a good decision regarding the situation described in Step 1. Step 3. Recognizing the signals in situations. This step is to identify the cues in the situation that your athletes should and should not attend to, and help them interpret these cues to decide on a likely course of action. Step 4. Giving appropriate tactical options. This step identifies the appropriate tactical options, guidelines or rules your athletes should follow to make these tactical decisions. And the last one, Step 5, is to plan a practice game. In this step, find or design at least one practice contest that gives your athletes the opportunity to work on reading the situation and selecting the appropriate tactic. Now let's talk about the FIT principle. FIT principle is one of the foundations of exercise. It is a set of guidelines that help you set up a workout routine for maximum benefit. And FIT stands for frequency, intensity, time, and type. Frequency is the number of sessions in a week, or how often you exercise. Intensity is the difficulty level of the exercise or work demand. Intensity is how hard you work during exercise. Time is the duration or distance covered in an exercise session, or how long you exercise. And type, it is the mode of exercise or activity. It is a type of activity you are doing. In planning a training or practice, an individual must consider the following: The first one is the preparation or planning. It is about the date, time, and duration of training or practice. It must also have objectives or goal, and equipment needed during training or practice. And the second one is about training proper. And training proper must have first, warm up or stretching. Then, teaching new skills or practice of previously taught skills. Then, simulation or practice game. And cool down and assessment. For your written task, answer these questions. What is the importance of preparing a game or training plan? For your performance task, you are going to make game plan or training plan. Using this format, fill up each column under game plan and training plan.